The Bitcoin move that I see on the charts, guys, is gonna be epic, epic, epic. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, guys, I have 3 news items. That's 2 fingers, 3 news items. I have 4 amazing charts and I have 1 inspirational quote. Let's quickly jump into the news force, because what time is it? Bitcoin time. Bam. Guys, adoption is growing. The top 100 public Bitcoin strategy companies all own at least 100 Bitcoins. So the number 100 on the chart, like you can see over there, he only owns 100 Bitcoins. All the rest owns more than 100 Bitcoins. So there is now 100 public companies worldwide that have the Bitcoin reserve strategy that own more than 100 Bitcoins. That's how fast the Bitcoin reserve strategies are growing worldwide, guys. All these companies start to understand their reserve capital should be in sort of values like Bitcoin, the gold of the 21st century, not in fiat shitcoins. That is why already 100 companies have them, and I think each and every day another company will be added to that list. This is just the top 100 that all holds more than 100 Bitcoins. There is a shitload of other companies that just hold 10 or 20 or 30 Bitcoins. But the thing that we see, that institutional adoption, investments, strategies, pension funds, all of them starting to use Bitcoin as their reserve capital. And that's a very big mind shift, because that means those Bitcoins are mostly held for the long term, not being sold each and every day, because they invest for the long term, guys. That was the first news item. Now let's jump into the second one. Second news item is from Apple, guys. You can now send Bitcoin directly in the Apple app iMessage to your friends in your telephone. You can use Apple's iMessage, you heard me right, to send sats to your friend's telephone, to your friend's contact. How? By using the Macadamia app. I haven't tested the Macadamia app yet. If you did test it, then please let me know down below. I'm gonna test it this week. It's an app that you need to install. It's a Bitcoin wallet. It's called Macadamia. If you install that one, you can connect it to iMessage and you can start to message your friends and send them sats within your iPhone using iMessage. Let me know if some of you already used it, but that's a really cool news item. Apple also going hardcore, full into Bitcoin, guys. Bam! Let's jump into the third one. We just talked about these reserve currencies, you know, the reserve strategies of all these companies. There is a Chinese automaker, GUZ, I think is the name, GUZ, I don't know, but they just approved also a reserve strategy for their capital up to $1 billion into Bitcoin, guys. So I don't know which cars GUZ is creating. It's a huge Chinese automaker, but they also now starting a Bitcoin reserve strategy up to $1 billion. Guys, it's getting more and more dangerous every time. Again, all these huge centralized companies are taking over our Bitcoin. Please make sure you're a one coiner. Just hodl 1 Bitcoin for the next 10 years. That could change your life and your next generation's life forever. Become a one whole Bitcoiner, guys. Now, let's go into the fourth news item. The Russian version of Amazon called Wildberries just stated they start to accept Bitcoin as a payment. So we have a Russian version of Amazon accepting Bitcoin as a payment now as well, guys. This is one of the biggest companies of Russia now saying, hey, we will start to accept Bitcoin payments. Now, if that is not also huge adoption, I don't know anymore, guys. You can use your Bitcoins in the future for everything. Everything that you use your fiat shitcoins at the moment, or your whatever it is that you hold for, you will be able to do the same with Bitcoin. But the longer you keep your capital in Bitcoin, the more your purchasing power will grow. The longer you keep your capital on your banks or on credit cards or on debit cards or on fiat shitcoins, the smaller your purchasing power will go. So if you want to be buying more in Amazon or cars at Uzi or whatever you want in the future, you should store your capital in the safest store of value of this century, which is called Bitcoin. This one is increasing your purchasing power and protect protecting your generation wealth against inflation and all the other shit that can happen to all those fiat shit coins, guys. Please understand that. That was all the news for the day. A shitload of news. Now let's quickly jump into the charts to show you what is happening in the price. The first chart for today, guys. Yes, the first chart is the 4-hour chart. Let's get a look at that 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, guys, we can see we are really fighting this area. This support area, we are breaking it at the moment with the 4-hour candle. Could this be support? Normally this should have been a support, guys. 112k. We are falling below that at the moment with that candle. If I zoom in, you can see it a little bit better. This candle really is going to close in 3 hours 53 minutes. So we need to close it preferably above this level over there, guys. This needs to stay above this level. If we don't close above this level, then be prepared for 111k, even 110k, maybe even 109k, guys, because those are the next support levels. Very important moment for Bitcoin. Let's see in a couple of hours, maybe when the video is uploaded, it's already shown that the candle pulled back, but let's see, guys. Weekly doesn't even bother, you know. Look, check, it's just up and down, and again up and a little bit down. This is just a normal uptrend, nothing strange. This is not terribly bad. The ultimate best strongest support is over here, guys. This level between 107 and 105k. This is the level of support. We should be holding the level of support. If that candle goes there, 170k, I expect a huge bounce from that, but maybe we even stay now around these levels, 111. You know, let's see how it will play out. But short-term players, for the traders, difficult market, but volatile. So volatility gives you the possibility to trade, guys. Now, way more important charts we have over here. These are these charts. This is the first one. This is the MVRVZ score. This is one of the indicators that I used in the last couple of bull markets to tell you if the bull market top was in or not. Look, every time when we went in this pinkish area, sorry, it's not really sharp. This is 1 trillion. This is 100 billion. This is 10 billion. This is 1 billion. Now, every time when we went into this area above that pinkish, there was a bull market top, bull market top, bull market top. Now here, we are at the mid-range. We didn't even go up to these levels. We didn't even come close to the 6th level over there, guys. So the bull market top, if it is up to the MVRV score, by far in. We really need to go up higher, at least to 6, to keep that downward trend, guys. Now, then I have this one. Is 2017 comparable to 2025? Yes, it is. Just check how the chart moved in 2017. Exactly in September, of course. I'm not going to change even the months. Just check it. This is September. We went even wicking there and wicking through it over there again in September. And then from end of September, beginning of October, bam, we get that massive run. A run, don't be fooled, from like 4K to 20K. 5x. Now look, here we have that first part, July. Same like here, July, double bottom. Now we have September, there, the double bottom. September, August we went up, September we came back retesting. August we went up, September we came back retesting. Is this now, again, the same move? Will it go to 160, even to 180, or even 200K? This is the move that we are waiting for. At this moment there, we didn't believe that this move could ever happen. We thought maybe 10K, maybe 10K. Now again, I can see the disbelief of people that this move is not going to happen. Let's see. My target again, 160. Will we overperform or outperform? Beautiful, to 200K. But 160 for me is a very beautiful target. Now here again, you can see as well that the Bitcoin versus gold, whenever money flows into Bitcoin or gold, we see a difference. Like for example over here. Here you can see this huge orange move. Now, that is when gold, this is the yellow is the gold, orange is Bitcoin, to be very clear. When that yellow goes up and then goes sideways, that line, that is the moment when gold goes sideways that Bitcoin moves up. Here gold moved up, then gold went sideways. When gold went sideways, Bitcoin moved up. Here again, gold insanely running up. Now when gold is going to go sideways, Bitcoin will go up. That is the move also that we are expecting. So everything I share with you guys, you can find it yourself on Twitter or everywhere you Google it. These charts are there. This is data. This is technical data of the past, which gives us an insight into the future, how it could develop. And all of these charts are telling me the same. You know, the money supply, when gold goes sideways, Bitcoin will move, etc., 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 guys. Here we have the same chart. We can see that indeed gold is moving up already over there. So Bitcoin still needs to catch up. Bitcoin didn't catch up yet. Let me put the chart over in my face over there. It's the same creator. I don't know who the creator is. MC. Don't know. I found it on Twitter. But look, gold is leading. Gold was leading. Bitcoin came after. Every time the same. Gold leading. Bitcoin catches up. Gold leading. Bitcoin catches up. Gold is leading. Bitcoin will catch up, guys. Simple as that. Then I have this chart I found on Ted Pillow's Twitter. He's saying in just 2 days, $17.5 billion in Bitcoin options will expire with a max pain at $107,000 US. Historically, Bitcoin moves towards max pain during such huge expirations. We have a huge expiration coming up, which he is saying that will lead to that September bottom. That will lead to us testing $107,000 US before we go up and reach that curve again in the top over there in the beginning of 2026, end of 2025. So yes, 107 pullback, yes, pump to 150 to 160, he believes even to 210K. So keep in mind that soon those options will expire. Check it for yourself, guys. And that was also the last chart for today. Let's jump into the next part. Use my special link down below here to sign up to Bybit and claim your amazing bonus up to $30,000 US. You will receive $30 for just signing up. Use my link down below and click it now. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. Yes, a little bit less short term because short term, you know, we are going up and down, up and down. You know, we know that for short term, you need to be a trader. Long term, same vision, 160K bull market top. We get a bear market of 12 months after it. We buy the bear market bottom again. If you want to be notified when the bull market top is in, then do subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell. You will be notified when I make that video. Of course, it will be with caps lock letters like watch out, you need to get out, something like that, but it will be a video, guys. So please subscribe to our channel. We still need to reach 100K subscribers, and I'm doing my ultimate best to reach that because I've been making videos for the last couple of years almost daily. So we need to get above that 100K level as a subscriber. So please push us, share it with friends and family, etc., guys. Now, long term, 160K, and then the bear market. So nothing changed over there, guys. Let's jump into the last part of the video, the inspirational quote. Bam. The inspirational quote, guys. The only thing that's standing between you and your goals in life is the story you tell yourself why you can't reach it or can't do it. That's the only thing standing between you and the goals or your success that you can reach. All those stories that you keep making up to fool yourself that you can't make it, that you can't do it, that you can't achieve it. It's you that is in between yourself and your goals, because you are listening to the wrong voices in your head. You are programming yourself into a non-believer. I can't. It's impossible. I won't. Bitcoin is illegal. Bitcoin is going to crash. All of those thoughts in your head will stop you from reaching all those goals in the future. You need to switch that mindset into becoming a believer. I believe I can reach these goals. I know for sure I reach these goals. You know, even better, I already have seen myself reaching those goals, and I really feel that I reached them already. That is a true believer. That is when your life will slowly change into that way. Not when you keep coming up with all those bedtime stories why you can't reach it, why you can't succeed. You are one of the most special creations in this planet. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want, if you just start to believe in yourself, guys. That is the inspirational part for today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, then please give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the news? What do you think about the charts? And what do you think about that last part? Are you believing in yourself, or are you fooling yourself with those bedtime stories? Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow again. Bam.